Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Got William Edmundson on. Love getting him on. He's a great part of this program, bringing us business on the front lines, giving us stories of what's happening out there in the business front. He's with a company called Abby. That's ABBY, and you can learn more about them at abby.com or emailing abby@abby.com. William, welcome to the program. As always, kind of give us an overview of what you're all about.
Sure. Thanks, Kevin. Glad to be here, as always. Yeah, Abby Executive Suites is a chain of executive suites. We are based in Houston. We've been around 30 years, and we've got 25 locations, 18 of which are in the Houston area. And, Kevin, we specialize in a number of things. The main thing is making it easy for people to run their business and do what they do. And the way that we do that is either through providing offices and all of the services like phone answering, copies, meeting rooms, collecting your mail, all of that kind of thing is the primary way. The other is through something we call virtual plans, which range from everything from the guy who works from home or maybe works from the road and needs an office in Houston or an address, or even somebody who just needs a legitimate business address to get their mail, or a phone number that will be answered in the name of their company, answered professionally the way you need it answered. And, it is about credibility. It's about, the professional image that your company puts out.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's going on, with December now? We're already in the last month. It's incredible how fast this year flew again. Every year it seems to get faster and faster. I think that comes with age. But this time of the year, what is Abby focusing on? Yeah,
I'm like you. I can hardly believe it's December already, and soon we'll be writing 2014 on everything that we do. What we're finding right now, Kevin, is there are a lot of businesses that they've almost made it through 2013. They're starting to think about, what am I going to do for 2014? If you're with a bigger company, it's, okay, I've got my new 2014 budget coming out. And this is a time where we really have a lot of business people who either because of those new budgets are trying to figure out where they're going to be for next year, what they're going to be doing, or we have a lot of solopreneurs that are thinking, okay, you know what, I had a good year. I'm looking at taking the next step. And what that means, Kevin, is we are just almost slammed at our locations with people who are coming in trying to go on and get set up for next year and get their office established or get a plan that fits their needs established so they can hit the ground running on January 1.
Yeah, I'm interested. Obviously, you got people that are moving in different directions. Do you have a lot of clients who are virtual clients and end up finding themselves moving into having a permanent office, or some that have been in an office and have decided to move down to virtual? Kind of talk a little bit about how that looks.
You're right. People are going both ways right now. We have a kind of a drive going on right now in our locations where we maybe only have one or two available offices. Our managers are actually talking to all of our virtual clients, giving them first shot at the offices that we have available, because this is the time of the year. In fact, 4 times this week already, we've had clients who have done well with their virtual offices. They like having the meeting rooms. They like having all of the locations that they can use around Houston, Dallas, New Orleans, San Antonio, and Tucson. They like having all of that, but they're ready to make the next step, and that means that they're ready for their own office. So we're having a lot of that. And then, Kevin, you asked also, do we see any of that going the other way around? And actually we do. We've had some people that, maybe they're winding down a business, or maybe they realize that all they really need is not having that office, but having a virtual plan and some kind of combination of what kind of meeting rooms do they need? Do they need phone answering? Do they need mail services? And we've got different packages. Really, it's kind of a menu driven, because what we're seeing now with business people is they don't want to pick from two packages or kind of the Henry Ford. You can have a car any color you want as long as it's black. They want to have a menu. They want to say, okay, I want a little bit of this. I want to have this meeting package with this many hours. I want to get my mail, at this location. And we have put new packages in place that allow people to have that menu, and really flexibility is what people are looking for.
William Edmundson, he's with a great company called Abby, ABBY.com. If you're a solopreneur working from home and tired of all the unprofessionalism that comes with that, you might want to consider, moving your office, your non-office to a real office at Abby, or at the very least, look into executive suites, virtual offices. Phenomenal way of saving money yet having an incredibly professional presence. Thinking about expanding your business for those listeners from outside the Houston area, or those in the Houston area who think about expanding to Dallas or whatever. The virtual office is a great way to do that as well. Looking for more flexibility for your office, all kinds of different scenarios. I love what Abby does. ABBY.com. Email Abby at Abby.com, or give them a call. One number.
They can reach us at 888-785-8800. And I'd like to give kind of a special deal for price of business folks, and that is if you sign up for 12 months with us, whether it be virtual or an office, we'll go ahead and give you the rest of December for free and let you really be ready to hit the ground running on the 1st, because I know what good business people listen to your show, Kevin.
You bet. All right. Thanks so much. When we come back, much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here does show up over there at usatoreview.com, and you're listening to The Price of Business.